Hi, I'm Rachel Donegan. I am the Howe Library's Emerging Technologies Librarian, and I am here to show you how to make something every week. This is Howe Makers. Hi, today on Howe Makers, we are making zines. So this is one example of a zine. A zine is sort of short for magazine, but it's a small handmade magazine that can be about anything you want it to be about. And the best part about a zine, here's one example of a zine. It can have anything you want in it. And the best thing about it is that you can open it up like this, photocopy it, and then refold them up and hand them out to your friends once we're all allowed to hang out with our friends again. So what do you need to make a zine? You do need copy paper of some kind of white paper. This is 8.5 by 11 paper. You also need something to cut with. So I use a X-Acto knife. These are sharp, so just be really careful if you decide to use a X-Acto blade. You can also use regular scissors to make your cut. And I like to do a lot of collage in my zines, so I like to use a glue stick, but you can also use tape. And if you like to draw in color a lot, you can use a plain marker, a plain pen rather, or you can use lots of colored markers. Whatever you have laying around. It just depends on what you want to do. Now we are going to make our zine, our foundation for our zine. So you just need just any piece of 8.5 by 11 copy paper. First thing we're going to do is fold it in half. Then we're going to fold it in half again. And then we're going to fold it in half again. This is the tricky one. There we go. Okay. So we folded it in half a number of times. We're going to open it back up again. And you'll see we have 8 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now what we're going to do is we are going to just cut between here and here. So these middle 2 boxes are going to get trimmed. So I'm going to do it with a X-Acto blade. You don't have to use a X-Acto. You can actually just make a little hole here with a pencil and then get some scissors in there and cut it, but it's a little easier with a X-Acto. You can also use a straight edge if you would like to be even more precise. I'm just going to sort of go from there to there and put my safety first. Put my cover back on my blade. So now we have a slit in the middle like this. Can you see that? And I'm going to show you how to fold it. So what you want to do is you want to make sure these 2 middle parts are going up, and these 2 parts here are going down. Like that. And then you're going to pick this up and sort of pinch it as you go. And what happens is you get something like this, right? You get this sort of funny shape here. And then you push it together, and you can see you're starting to look like a book here. And then you just have to sort of carefully kind of line everything up and kind of fold it all flat again into a book, like so. And now you have a cover, and then you have a couple pages here, a couple pages here, a couple pages here, and you have a back cover as well. So that's all for this week for Howe Makers. If you make a zine, let me know. Send me an email, send me a picture, let me see what you've done, and tune in next week for a different project. See you next time.